Hey, yo, what is going on, guys? My name is...
Trinkets and
Oh my god, you see...
doodads.
Hold on. Let me restart. Hey, yo, what is going on, guys? My name is King D White, and welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate 3. So if you watched the last episode, you might be wondering why everyone is back alive in this place. And I really would have just gone with what had happened, which is essentially the Absolute took Isabel, the cleric, that's about to have us blessed here in a second. But I really would have gone with that story, but what had happened was I didn't know that Damon, the guy, he's like the forge guy that we met earlier, who can fix Karlach's heart. He was here and he got killed, so that sort of blocked off that whole quest for her, and I don't want that to happen. So if that outcome happens twice, I'm fine with it. But first, I need to go and find that dude because I need to talk to him. I have another thing of I have another infernal iron piece, so I really would have gone with it. I really would have gone with the whole everyone's dead and everything. I mean, it's definitely a dark turn to the story, very interesting, but I didn't know Damon was literally here. So where the heck is he? Like, he was literally dead out here. I don't know where he's at though. Like, where is he? Come to him beforehand, and then we still would have got that same outcome, but yes, sir. I'm sorry, but that's just not how I want things to go.
I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft
Well, I have
an
it.
insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Well, I kind of want to hear him. Let him speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
No, go on. Give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
She's gonna blow up though. Uh-oh.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Pull her into a hug.
Thank you.
We did it. We saved her.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you.
It better not be more bad news.
That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment.
Yeah, we
but
already
it's
know.
just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You're just gonna stare at me like that? Hello? First things first, you have Tux back. We ought to celebrate that. Yeah, well, we'll have to make the inevitable evitable then. Well, we ought to celebrate that with Karlach.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Danon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
All right. Well, that's cause for a hard save. Karlach can touch. Oops, spelled touch again. There's touch wrong. Can touch again.
Still breathing.
Oh, let me talk to her.
This is the best day.
And the worst. I mean, you're gonna blow up and kill us all. I'm happy for you, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind? Screw what Damon said. She's not going back to Avernus, and I'm not gonna tell her to.
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Alright, well, I don't care about that. Let's leave. So, should we rest? I mean, can we...
Find a way forward.
I've definitely seen that ox before. It has the same strange look in its eye.
I don't care about some dumb old... Alright, so yeah, before, I mean, I'm not sure if do I want to let things play out whenever we do talk to Isabel? Do I want to let things play out the same way, or now that I know what's going to happen, should I try and actually keep her from getting knocked out? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I am going to rest, full rest, because I want to talk to Karlach now that we've fixed her problems. I would like to figure out how it is, like, if I go to camp, is it going to be in this place? What's the deal? No, it's at a campsite. So how do I, can I sleep here?
Don't be shy.
That's curious.
What the hell is this? Loose plank.
This might be cheating, but have you seen
Where are
any
you?
treasure?
Okay.
Can't say I have. If I do, you'll be the first to know.
Honest? I missed that. Awesome.
Oh, I think I just found the treasure that little kid was looking for. Can we rest here? I want to know.
A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Kid really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium treat. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Cloak of the disengages in the foggy cloud. Interesting.
Pleasure doing.
What I need is to figure out a way to mother effing.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Oh crap! I totally forgot she was in here. These flaming fists, guys.
If you have an
I'll talk to her.
alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Where were these people,
Still
bruh?
won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Who is this Lord Gortash?
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Alright, still have no idea how to rest here. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on with Karlach here, though.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Alright, still haven't figured out how to sleep here.
Don't be.
Oh, God, what's happening? This woman again.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out.
Yet another reason to go to Moonrise. If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Should I try to? We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Respond to Will in your mind, trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
We'll rescue his asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
+4. Say you know a pact-breaking charm and a chant of series of pseudo-infernal phrases. Or I can intimidate. We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet that'd make a loyal thrall. Oh, yeah, I have a +7. Why don't I intimidate her? Why don't I intimidate the devil? Let's see what happens. Why can't Shadowheart help me on this roll? But whatever, I passed it anyway.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Does Will even want out of his pact? You know, that's the thing. Starion wants to talk, and Karlak wants to talk. Well, let's talk to Astarion first.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path.
And it's because we
You
literally
might be a little
are.
naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
Trust me, I'm nothing like you, pal. What do you mean naive? I don't even know what he means.
Well, no, I was being generous. But you're not beyond hope. I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Yeah. Evil power, I won't do it.
Power is just a tool. It's people that are good or evil. And even they can be a little bit, I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'll consider it. No, absolutely not. I'll consider it. I will consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something
I still
like
am on the
this.
fence on whether or not I want to use
We'd
the
be
powers from the
fools
tadpole.
to squander it.
You know?
Of course, this all assumes
I guess
we
I'm
live
kind of
long
waiting
enough
until the
to
next
find
time we
this,
have an encounter with our
moonrise.
dream companion.
But I'm feeling optimistic.
Alright, now let's go talk to Karlak. Karlak, what do you need, baby?
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
After what, we'll sacrifice this. If we don't have Mizora, Mizora will turn. Could you live with that? Here, Mizora, that this is the last thing Will has to do for her. Then he's free.
Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemia than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
That's it? That's all she wants to say?
What's on your mind?
Are you joking with me, bro? Like, come on, really? Oh my gosh, I was trying, you know. Astarion does not mess with us. And we're having another dream sequence.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
It doesn't seem like my help did them much good. The goals of that was a waste of time. I didn't do it for them. The gods were my way, so I killed them. It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Okay. This guy.
Finally they stir. True adventurers get up with a lark, I always say. But if there are larks to be found in these lands, well, they must fancy themselves akin to nightingales. Come, up you both stand.
Didn't I take this off of
I,
him?
for one, am dying to find out what's for breakfast.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
I suppose we could part with a few of our rations.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see,
Spit it out.
That is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
What message and what charge would that be?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Alright, if the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself. So you can't force Gale to go through this.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Maena hastra mistrarium Italion thras annas
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Interesting.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
Look like it.
Wonder if he's a wizard too. He's certainly got the beardliness for it. Why'd he come all this way to track us down?
I don't think it was. As it turns out, Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mystra has tasked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mystra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
I don't think he'd do that to himself, even if Mystra commanded it. I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
Let's talk about your infernal engine.
Old Rusty? Sure.
You got your second upgrade. How's it feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
What about dancing? What do you do with your newfound freedom?
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
Glad you got what you wanted.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
What about what Dan said about how your engine won't survive in the material plane?
Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now.
Okay. Man. This episode's been... I don't want to start... I don't know if I want to start the combat right now.
Have a gander at the finest.
I think I'm going to end the episode right there, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're loyal, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.